Hello, hearts that love beauty, long to explore and cherish the heartbeat of the earth. Today, we will embark on a great journey to Sri Lanka, the Emerald Island in the middle of the Indian Ocean, the Pearl of the Orient, where nature, culture and history blend together in a divine symphony. Sri Lanka is not just about golden beaches or ancient temples. It is a story about the challenge of pollution and the power of solidarity for a green future. This journey has 10 chapters: natural beauty, historical heritage, vibrant culture, charming cuisine, hopeful people, moving art, stormy pollution, efforts to regenerate, green technology, and a call to continue the story. Open your heart, tune into Sri Lanka, a promise, a fire of inspiration to change the world. Leave a 1 in the comment to start. Come, dive into the miracle of Sri Lanka. Close your eyes and picture yourself atop Adam's Peak, where the first rays of dawn pierce the mist, illuminating rugged mountains and endless tea plantations rippling like emerald waves. Around you, the crisp air carries the scent of wild orchids and earth, a tender embrace from nature itself. At the mountain's base, the Sinharaja rainforest, a UNESCO crown jewel, unfurls like a secret kingdom, its jade canopies sheltering stealthy leopards, playful purple-faced langurs, and over 400 bird species, their songs an eternal anthem of life. Journey south to the beaches of Marissa and Unawatuna, where golden sands meet sapphire waves whispering ancient tales. Here, humpback whales leap in dazzling arcs under the sun, while sea turtles quietly nest beneath starlit skies, steadfast mothers guarding future generations. In the Central Highlands, Horton Plains reveals the surreal, World's End cliff, where you stand at the edge of creation, gazing into a chasm of swirling clouds, feeling the universe breathe with you. Then, venture to Yulla National Park, a wild domain where leopards, sleek phantoms of the jungle, glide through the underbrush alongside elephants, sloth bears, and crocodiles, painting a vivid portrait of nature's raw power. And don't miss the Knuckles Mountain Range, its mist-draped peaks a gateway to a forgotten Eden, where every step feels like a communion with Mother Earth. From vibrant coral reefs beneath the Indian Ocean to cascading waterfalls plunging from the highlands, Sri Lanka is a poem written in light, wind, and water, a masterpiece of creation, calling us to protect it with all our hearts. Sri Lanka is where time transforms into immortal stories. Over 2,500 years ago, Anuradhapura, a sacred city and UNESCO treasure, rose as the heart of a mighty kingdom. Towering stupas, like Jetavanaramaya, pierce the heavens, once rivaling Egypt's pyramids, a testament to the wisdom and devotion of ancestors. Ancient reservoirs, like Tisawua, still mirror the moonlight, whispering of engineering feats that defy time. In Polonnaruwa, medieval ruins emerge like a dream frozen in stone. At Galvahara, granite-carved Buddha statues radiate eternal serenity, as if the Buddha himself smiles across centuries. Sigiriya, the Lion Rock, stands as an invincible marvel, a 5th-century fortress palace perched atop a 200-meter monolith. Its frescoes of celestial maidens, with dreamy eyes and enigmatic smiles, are timeless artworks, defying both time and the elements. Step into Dambula's cave temples, where 150 Buddha statues and vivid murals narrate the path to enlightenment, like a scripture painted in color. In Kandy, the Temple of the Tooth, home to a sacred relic of the Buddha, is the heartbeat of Sri Lankan Buddhism, where the chime of bells and the scent of incense weave a profound peace. And don't overlook Gal, with its maritime fort built by Portuguese and Dutch colonizers, where cobblestone streets and weathered walls recount tales of ships crossing oceans. Every stone, every pillar in Sri Lanka is a chapter of an epic, inviting you to turn the page and lose yourself in the river of history. Sri Lanka is a symphony of color, sound, and emotion, where ethnic threads, Sinhala, Tamil, Muslim, Burgher, weave a cultural tapestry as radiant as an unquenchable flame. Picture yourself at the Esala Perahera in Kandy, one of the world's grandest festivals. Adorned elephants, draped in shimmering silk, carry the sacred tooth relic under flickering torchlight. Hundreds of dancers in dazzling costumes, drummers thundering, and hornblowers create a feverish atmosphere, as if the universe itself dances in joy and reverence. Traditional dances are Sri Lanka's storytelling through movement. The Kandyan dance, with its fluid steps mimicking peacocks, is a poem performed beneath the moon. Low country dances, with demonic masks and fiery leaps, symbolize the triumph over darkness. Vesak, celebrating the Buddha's life, transforms the island into an ocean of light, with millions of lanterns and ornate pandals glowing like stars fallen to earth. Traditional attire is a badge of pride, shimmering silk saris worn by Tamil women, vibrant sarongs of Sinhala men, and handcrafted batik scarves narrating tales of sea and jungle. Sri Lanka's hospitality is pure magic. Step into a Colombo home or an Ella hut, and you'll be greeted with a steaming cup of Ceylon tea, a plate of fragrant hoppers, and a smile so genuine it feels like a reunion with long-lost kin. Sri Lanka's culture is a dance of diversity, a song of unity, and a heart forever open. Sri Lankan cuisine is a journey that ignites every sense, a love letter crafted with spices, tropical fruits, and devotion. Imagine sitting at a table in Gal, before you a lavish rice and curry spread, fragrant basmati rice at the center, surrounded by fiery pol sambal of grated coconut, creamy golden dal, tender jackfruit curry, and a tangy mackerel curry from Ambalangata's shores. Each spoonful is an explosion of flavors, spicy, sweet, sour, savory, harmonizing like a symphony on your tongue. Kata roti is the soul of street food. In a bustling Colombo alley, you'll hear the rhythmic clanging of metal spatulas as chefs stir-fry chopped roti with vegetables, egg, and spicy chicken, crafting a dish as vibrant and energetic as the island's pulse. Hopper's bowl-shaped pancakes of fermented rice batter are a masterpiece, crisp edges, soft centers, divine with a runny egg or zesty sini sambal. Seafood is Sri Lanka's crown jewel. In Negombo, crab curry with its bold black pepper sauce is so divine it eclipses the world, urging you to savor every sweet, succulent bite. For dessert, Wadalapanda coconut custard laced with jaggery and cardamom melts like a sweet embrace from the island. Sip a glass of toddy, fermented palm sap, or a cup of Ceylon tea from Nuwara Eliya's misty hills, where the essence of earth and sky lingers in every drop. From Jaffna's crispy vadai carts to Kandy's string hopper stalls, Sri Lankan cuisine doesn't just nourish the body, it binds souls through shared meals and stories told over steaming plates. Sri Lanka is home to 22 million souls, each a radiant fragment in the island's grand mosaic. In Hatton's hills, tea pluckers move through verdant rows, their nimble fingers dancing like artists, harvesting leaves that fuel a global trade, their smiles undimmed by long days. In Gal, fishermen perch on stilt poles amidst crashing waves, balancing like poets, catching fish with patience and harmony with the sea. Sri Lanka's youth are a gale of transformation. In Colombo, tech entrepreneurs craft apps guiding travelers to remote villages sustainably, preserving nature's sanctity. In Jaffna, young artists paint murals of peace and unity, healing past conflict scars with color and hope. Sri Lankan women are silent heroes. From Batikaloa's teachers educating remote children to Madura's entrepreneurs turning waste into crafts, they redefine strength and courage, echoing the legacy of Sirimava Bandaranaike, the world's first female prime minister. Despite economic crises or natural disasters, Sri Lankans radiate hope. During Sinhala Tamil New Year, they share Kiribath, fragrant milk rice, as a symbol of togetherness. After tsunamis, they clasped hands to rebuild homes and communities. The people of Sri Lanka are the island's beating heart, an unquenchable flame of hope, lighting the way to a radiant future. Sri Lanka's arts and music are its breath, expressing joy, sorrow, and boundless dreams. Kandian music, with its intricate drum rhythms and soaring flutes, is the soul of sacred dances, where performers weave tales of gods and nature. Baila, a lively Portuguese-infused genre, pulses at coastal revelries, urging all to dance with the rhythm of waves and wind. Amardiva's voice, with its sweet Sinhala folk melodies, drifts like a breeze through rice paddies, touching the heart's depths. Sri Lanka's handicrafts are a wondrous realm. In Ambalangada, intricately carved ebony masks, vibrant and expressive, are not mere decor but talismans warding off evil, carrying the power of ancient rituals. Batik art, with flowing patterns of lotus and peacocks, sings of the island's flora and fauna. In Kandy, brasswork and lacquerware gleam like jewels, adorning homes with elegance. In the north, Tamil poets weave verses of struggle and peace, their words a beacon in the dark. From Buddhist frescoes in Matal's temples, where colors narrate enlightenment, to Colombo's street art spreading environmental messages, Sri Lanka's creativity knows no bounds. Its arts are a bridge between past and present, the soul's voice linking the island to humanity. Beneath the glow of golden beaches and jade rainforests, Sri Lanka battles a silent, ruthless foe, environmental pollution. In Colombo, the air is thick with vehicle fumes, construction dust, and industrial emissions, with air quality index (AQI) levels often breaching safe limits. Tiny but deadly PM2.5 particles invade lungs, sparking respiratory ailments for thousands, turning crisp mornings into distant memories. The Kalani River, the capital's lifeline, cries for salvation. Once a pristine stream nurturing millions, it's now choked with industrial waste, untreated sewage, and floating plastic patches. Over 80% of its water is unsafe, threatening human health and killing fish and shrimp that once sustained fishermen. Plastic pollution is a plague. Sri Lanka generates over 1,500 tons of waste daily, mostly single-use plastic, clogging Mauritius beaches to Yula's trails. Sea turtles choke on plastic nets, dolphins perish from ingesting microplastics, and coral reefs, underwater gardens wither. Deforestation strikes another blow. Sinharaja, Sri Lanka's last rainforest, shrinks under illegal logging and urban sprawl, pushing leopards and rare birds toward extinction. Massive landfills, like Methodamula, reek and release methane, leaching toxins into groundwater, turning lush lands into nature's graveyards. Coastal erosion, fueled by illegal sand mining, swallows seaside villages, threatening fishermen's livelihoods. Pollution doesn't just scar Sri Lanka's beauty, it steals the future of generations. Yet, in this darkness, the light of hope blazes brighter than ever. Sri Lanka never surrenders. From tiny villages to bustling cities, its people rise hand in hand to save their paradise. The Surakamaganga initiative leads the charge, with cutting-edge wastewater plants purifying the Kalani River, restoring its crystal flow for millions. The Wanaropa campaign has planted millions of trees across the island, from Knuckles slopes to Colombo's urban parks, transforming barren lands into thriving forests where snow leopards and birds return. Communities are the revolution's fire. In Negombo, fishermen and young volunteers wade into the sea, collecting plastic to protect precious turtle nests. In Colombo, Clean Lanka transforms trash heaps into art, hosting cleanup drives that unite thousands of students, artists, and families spreading the green gospel. In Kandy, schools weave environmental education into lessons, teaching kids to compost, recycle, and plant trees, raising a generation of green warriors dreaming of a pristine Sri Lanka. Women are trailblazers. In Gal, cooperatives turn discarded plastic into fabric bags and crafts, cutting waste while empowering livelihoods. In Puttalam, women plant mangrove forests, shielding coasts from erosion and luring fish back to lagoons. These small acts spark a mighty wave of change, rippling from homes to society. The government acts boldly. Bans on single-use plastics, subsidies for green businesses, and renewable energy projects like Manor's wind farms pave the way for a sustainable economy. From monks planting trees in remote temples to surfers cleaning Arugam Bay, Sri Lanka proves that when a nation unites, no challenge is insurmountable. The island is rewriting its story, one tree, one river, one smile at a time. In the battle to save paradise, technology is Sri Lanka's razor-sharp sword. In Colombo, young startups have birthed apps like Green Eye and Pure Lanka, letting citizens track air and water quality in real time. These tools don't just inform, they empower users to report pollution sources, from rogue factories to illegal dumps, forging a vast network where every citizen is a hero. Renewable energy reshapes the island's future. In Manor, towering wind farms churn out hundreds of megawatts of clean power, slashing reliance on coal and oil. In the highlands, solar panels on rooftops and remote villages banish darkness, bringing light where shadows once reigned. These projects curb emissions and spark jobs, heralding a green economic dawn. Water treatment technology is a game changer. In Keelanaya, advanced wastewater plants purify the Kalani River, day by day restoring its pristine flow for people and wildlife. In Jaffna, solar-powered smart filtration systems deliver clean water to thousands in heavily polluted areas. Artificial intelligence, AI, joins the fray. In Colombo, scientists use AI to predict air pollution spikes, enabling swift action like traffic curbs or factory shutdowns on hazardous days. Drones patrol Sinharaja's forests and beaches, spotting litter or deforestation early, like vigilant eyes from the sky guarding the isle. Sri Lanka's youth fuel this tech revolution. At universities like Marachua and Paradinia, students invent breakthroughs from compact village plastic recyclers to apps promoting walking or cycling over motorbikes. Technology isn't just a tool, it's a flame kindling dreams, a bridge to a Sri Lanka where nature and humanity thrive in harmony. Sri Lanka is more than an island, it's a grand dream, a promise of a world where humanity and nature dance in light. But this dream demands action now, today. If you're listening, start small. Plant a tree in your yard, ditch plastic bags at the market, save a drop of water daily, or share Sri Lanka's saga with friends and family, fanning the flames of hope far and wide. Picture a Sri Lanka where the Kalani River gleams like crystal, Sinharaja echoes with birdsong, and children frolic on litter-free beaches. Envision skies so clear whales leap offshore and leopards roam jungles unthreatened. This isn't a distant fantasy, it's a future we can touch if we act, dream, and fight together. Sri Lanka proves beauty and challenges walk hand in hand, but love, unity, and resolve lead us through. Let this emerald isle set your passion ablaze, as it has for millions worldwide. Seize the torch of hope, and join us in crafting a new legend, a Sri Lanka forever green, forever radiant, forever humanity's precious pearl. Thank you for joining us on this spellbinding journey to Sri Lanka, a land of mist-clad peaks, resplendent temples, fiery curries that melt the heart, tireless dreamers, and relentless efforts to save our planet. From Sigiriya's sky-piercing rock to Marissa's shimmering shores, from Kandyan drums to Colombo's green dreams, Sri Lanka has etched memories into our souls that will never fade. Stay with us for more wondrous tales from across the globe. And remember, every small step you take today, a tree planted, a plastic bottle recycled, a story shared, is a seed for a greener, brighter future. Farewell, and see you in the next adventure, where we'll conquer new horizons together.